Hey, what's up, Rockflock? This is the Master Gamer Rockcock64,
And this is Gentleman Lucas.
welcoming you back to the finale of Let's Play Advance Wars, and something I forgot to say last part, but now with 200% more interesting commentary with a co-commentator.
And herper.
Perfect way to start the episode off with a herper. Okay, this episode, first of all, I must say I was joking when I told Lucas no to E3 last episode, but I wanted to save all the, miscellaneous commentary and stuff for this episode. So why don't we go ahead and start with E3?
Alright, well,
Nintendo kicked ass, obviously.
yeah. That's basically the only thing I'm going to be able to talk about because I never watched any of the other things. I am a pure Nintendo fan. I own nothing else.
I will play other games. I actually, hey, wow, ironically, this is the same thing I talked about this part last time we recorded this, but I am planning a few other I am actually planning non-Nintendo LPs. The gasp.
Wait, what?
As to what those are, shh, spoilers.
Aww.
In
Yeah.
case you didn't
I don't even know. So.
Yeah, no one knows but me.
Nobody.
God, you and your pop culture references.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, anyways, I do have to say I'm interested by a couple of the games. Some of them I've never heard of, some of them
are brand new IPs and such.
yeah.
Pretty interesting. First game I feel like talking about, for whatever reason, Splatoon.
Oh, God.
I'm actually partially excited for it.
I mean,
they showed way too much of it at E3, but I am excited.
Yeah, I'm always one of those people that it's like, the games always look interesting to me, no matter what it is, unless it's just something absolutely asinine. It always looks interesting to me, but I'm sitting there like, I'm gonna reserve my judgment until I play this. By the way, has anyone caught the glitch randomly back to the game, has anyone caught the glitch of Sturm's defeat? Parts of his eyes would glitch yellow like his background. Just saying. Anywho, E3.
Okay.
First
E3. Alright, Splatoon. I don't play very many, like, what they described it as a first-person shooter, FPS, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't play very many of those games, and for them to actually get me excited for something like that, it was interesting. Granted, it's not blood, guts, violence, blah blah blah, but I feel like it would be
your father's FPS.
Yeah.
For all those like teenagers, like
yeah.
like people who have dads my age that play fucking legit like Medal of Honor.
Yeah. I personally just yeah, I'm actually really excited for it. It's like something I don't know if I'll pick up right away, but
I mean, I'll definitely check it out. I'm willing to give anything a try at least once.
Right. I mean, I do give games other than Nintendo a try. I'm not gonna probably ever in the future buy a PlayStation or Xbox, but I will play occasionally other games. But well, I know you will, but I'm talking about May.
There goes that Pittsburghese again.
Yeah. Anyway.
And sometime randomly during the next week or other, at least 4 or 5 times, I'm gonna go, "Hey, Lucas, Lucas, Lucas,
What?
Pittsburghese."
Yes.
In case you haven't figured it out, we're goofballs. Everyone on ICO Gaming is. Even if you're not an LPer, you are welcome to join ICO Gaming.
For sure.
If you're if you're a gamer, definitely we will turn you into an LPer. Like, I'm gonna help Lucas with stuff.
Yeah.
Anywho,
That's all just the future, all my shit.
yeah, when he finally stops being lazy, I mean, what? But
Excuse
anyways,
me, I'm still trying to figure things out, so.
Yeah. Actually, what really has me interested at E3 was the new Zelda U game that they're coming out with after Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, I am actually very excited for Hyrule Warriors. I've never really got to play much in the Dynasty Warriors games, and I feel that I don't get to play many.
You need to go back and play Dynasty Warriors, dude. That game is badass.
Yeah, I don't play very many per se hack and slash games, kinda.
Button mashers.
Button mashers. Yeah, no, I don't get to play very many of those.
No, what has me interested is it's not just Link.
Yeah, and Zelda, Impa,
Yeah, Impa, Midna.
Midna, and
By
there's
the
going to be a
way-
whole bunch of other characters too.
By the way, I'm interested to see how they're going to explain how the hell Midna came back from the Twilight Realm. I'll bet
Right.
the mirror wasn't really shattered. I'll bet you it was just like warped to the Twilight Realm so that only she could use it or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Crack theory.
And spoilers. Anyway,
Oh,
I've never
come on,
completed
as
the
long-
damn thing.
Oh.
So
well,
thank
whoops.
you.
I'm sorry, I just naturally assumed you had.
I told you many.
Oh yeah, that's right. You've never
Okay.
completed a Zelda game. You suck. I mean, what?
Yeah, let the comments. Yeah, but I just suck.
But yeah, at any rate, I'm still interested to see the whole story behind it all. But what really has me interested, you saw like the character, basically the Link in the new Zelda Wii U that's coming out like 2015.
Yeah, they.
I read an article the next day from a Zelda site that I follow on Facebook. Eiji Aonuma strongly hinted that was not Link that we saw.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, Link has to be in there somewhere.
Yeah. But my joke was, it's Link's evil twin brother. Ah!
No, that's Dark Link.
They're not brothers, not by blood.
Link has no brothers.
But what if he did?
Link has a sister in Wind Waker,
Yeah.
who is the most annoying brat ever. She's worse, I swear, she's worse than... Rescuing her is worse than rescuing Princess Zelda. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Maybe it's because rescuing Zelda has become routine.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like Link wakes up, and he like there's like this some person or other's like, oh, Zelda's been kidnapped, and he's like, well, just like all my other past lives, time for me to go into action.
Yeah. Let's see.
Definitely, I'm interested in the new Smash announcements.
Oh, yes.
By the
So
way,
much.
did you see that one of the weapons that your Mii can have is the chakrams, like Axel has from Kingdom Hearts? For those of you that know Kingdom Hearts.
No, I did not.
Yeah, like they showed announcements. It's like they have different weapons for the Mii's, like chakrams. And
Well,
sword.
I knew that much, but I didn't really look much into what actually they held. So,
My Mii is going to either use swords or chakrams or both if I can. And I'm probably
I don't know
pronouncing
what
I'm probably
kind-
pronouncing it wrong when someone in the comments is gonna be like, Rock, it's chakrams, not chakrams. Hey, what's either that or now that I've said that, someone's gonna troll me.
yeah, again, I don't know what my Mii would be. I would probably lean more towards either the swordsman or,
Well, the swordsman is the one that uses the different weapons, I think. Like
yeah, the swordsman or the brawler, honestly. I have
Oh,
a feeling
God.
I would totally
Brawler
suck
reminds me
at
of TF2 Game Night, where
Gunner,
Mr. Assumed Name, we were both as the heavy, and I was just toting around that huge minigun, that huge gun, and he's sitting there like with his fist, and he's like, come on, you gotta go, mano y mano. I'm sitting there like, we're facing robots, it's mano y roboto.
Is it sad that I want to sing Mr. Robot?
Domo arigato, Mr.
Mr.
Roboto.
Roboto, domo. Domo, domo.
Thank you. Domo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto, for helping me.
Actually, on Newgrounds, they have someone made an animation of Toad singing Domo Arigato. Like it's an old 8-bit Toad sprite singing Domo Arigato.
Oh,
It's great. I watched it like 4 or 5 times. I sat there like watching it 4 or 5 times in a row.
yeah. Okay. But I personally could not tell you
Okay.
how excited I was for a few of the new characters they had.
Hi, Lieutenant.
I was figuring that for a while, like, I kind of knew that they were kind of going to, but I figured maybe somebody had just, like, hacked pictures or whatever.
Mega Man.
Well, Mega Man, yes, I'm excited about Mega Man, but
That's all I have to say is Mega Man.
I'm more or less focused on the E3 aspect of it right now.
Yeah.
But basically, what I was doing, like, I was chatting with, Monster Mash, and Technical, which are all in Ico.
And Monster Mash will probably be showing up for the finale of Metroid Fusion whenever I finally get done with recording
Right.
all the other stuff, but that's to talk about later.
Yeah. But I was just like, Palutena, Palutena, Palutena.
I remember you doing that on the Skype chat, and I was sitting there like, my computer is, my Chrome is being a bitch and not letting me view that.
I was
By the way, my knowledge of E3 is... No, this is the bad one. No. Nugget, 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 no, not good! No! That was my main attacking force, Sturm, you bastard! And finally, the Grit's proud anti-air that put in so much work finally gets destroyed because of my carelessness.
Yeah.
Sturm, you bastard! That one!
Yeah, they announced in the regular digital event, they announced Palutena and the Mii Fighters. And it really, you didn't get to see it, but again, they had a really random, really
I do like
random...
Luigi's News Final Smash, though, I will say that.
Yeah, they definitely did that. But the really random reveal for the Mii Fighters was they had Reggie and crap.
Miyamoto?
No, not
Masahiro Sakurai?
Iwata.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could not think of his name for the life of me for a
Satoru
second.
Iwata.
They actually were physically on screen fighting. I was just
Yeah.
wait, what?
I saw the YouTube trailer for that. I saw that part on the YouTube stream before Chrome cut out on me again. By the way,
Yeah.
with the most guys that are using Chrome and having issues with Flash stuff, for some odd reason Mozilla Firefox is working better now because the most recent update of Chrome is corrupt or something.
I don't know.
I don't know why I tried to go down to
Firefox.
move Grit's Rocket when I'm playing as Andy.
I was talking later on a call with Skype with Munster and Technic, and we were just Technic was watching the board. What do they call it? Treehouse.
Yeah,
And
Treehouse.
they announced Pac-Man.
Pac-Man of all things. If what he says happens and some Digimon or other is in Smash, I will reach through the internet and slap him and then punch him.
I'll help you. Anyway, we're really mean to him. Don't worry. But he's mean back, so
No, I don't know. I started the trend. You guys all teased him and stuff. I made a target out of him.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know why. I don't know what it is about him that just makes me think he's a perfect target, but I think he's a perfect target.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Pac-Man. I predicted that from the beginning. As soon as I found out Namco Bandai was going to be working on that,
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, Pac-Man. Pac-Man.
I think we all saw Pac-Man coming.
I am excited, though.
Oh, Pac-Man could
Definitely.
be interesting, definitely.
They definitely have an interesting cast of characters so far. Okay,
Yes.
let's go ahead and talk about the new characters aside from ones they introduced in E3.
The two I'm most excited for are Greninja.
Oh, yes.
Greninja. I'm sorry, Greninja's my favorite Kalos starter.
Yeah, mine too. I saw the video and I was just like,
I am actually going to. On Showdown, I'm gonna have this gimmick team that's probably not gonna win any battles, but it's gonna be I'm gonna try and make a ninja team.
I have a really bad idea for a team.
Greninja, Shedinja, Ninjask.
Oh, you're gonna have ninjas. Well, my shitty idea
Ninja.
I would have Greninja, Mewtwo, Lucario, Jigglypuff, Pikachu.
Smash
Charizard.
team. But yeah, Greninja, and obviously, if you all could not guess, Mega Man.
Good run now.
I love the Mega Man games. As hard as shit as they were, and as much as they pissed me off when I was a kid, I love the Mega Man games.
I personally wanted to. I never got to play much Mega Man. The only Mega Man game I really played, period, was I played two of them. I played Legends for a short period of time, where it was Mega Man 64. But
Oh, Mega
which
Man
is the same
64.
thing. Same thing,
I've
but,
actually only played the first level of that. I might end up blind LPing that sometime in the future.
but I also played Mega Man Powered Up, even though I really bad.
Let's see. I've played the first 6 numbered series for the NES and the Mega Man Battle Network series, the most memorable ones to me. I like Battle Network because it's like RPG Mega Man, and I will be LPing those games in the future. Don't know when, because after these next 2 projects, I've stopped planning out my future projects ahead. It's pretty much gonna be like, okay, I finished with this LP. I feel like LPing this game.
But again, back to Smash, because, you know, off topic again.
Off topic is love, off topic is life.
Yeah, you started that. I didn't.
I started that last recording, but it got deleted. Guys, trust me, the first time we recorded this was 10 times better.
Oh, yeah.
At least.
We kind of, like, were kind of deflated from the last time.
Yeah, we really rushed through the first episode because it's like we've already talked about this, but then we forgot. You guys didn't hear any of it. All 4 of you that are probably going to end up watching this.
Yeah. But
what I don't get is how like episode 23 has like will have like 2 views, and then episode 24 will have like 6 views. I'm like, the fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. But Smash. The 2 characters I'm probably most excited for are Rosalina Luma and Villager.
I do not care for Villager. Let's just say, I don't think he belongs in Smash. I'm sorry. I mean, it's nice that Nintendo is branching out and including other characters from their more popular franchises, but fucking Villager! Why the hell, Nintendo? What the fuck? And I'm done ranting.
Well, it's like they had the Wii Fit Trainer.
Well, Wii Fit Trainer makes sense because, you know, exercises, you know, can
True,
translate to
but
attacks.
Like
Villager's purpose is he's a fucking collector.
Well, basically, I feel that...
By the
Wii
way,
Fit
Olimar
Trainer...
should not be in Smash either, just saying.
Yeah, there's never been a big fan of Pikmin, so...
Well, I mean, it's not that the Pikmin games are bad, it's just that fucking
well, I know.
Olimar, he's the size of a fucking quarter.
True, this is
What
true.
the hell is he gonna... Oh, and plus he got nerfed. Sad face.
Yeah. Oh well.
3 Pikmin instead of 5.
6.
No, it was 5.
Yeah, it was 6.
No, it was 5.
It was 6.
I'm fairly sure it was 5.
It was 6.
I'm gonna look this up after we get done, and I'm fairly sure it was 5.
And I'm pretty dang sure it was 6.
I'm certain it was 5. Either that or it was 5 different types. I'm fairly certain number 5 was in
5
there
different types. 6 Pikmin to hold at the same time.
6 Pokemon? What is this?
Pikmin.
I was gonna say, what is Olimar use Pokemon now?
I'm used to saying Pokemon rather than Pikmin, so shut up. Anyway, yes, there were the 5 different types of Pikmin that were introduced. Well, not introduced. 3 of them were introduced in 1, and 2 of them were introduced in 2, but
Who cares? We're not talking
people
about
like
Pikmin.
But he did get kind of nerfed. I will say that much.
But yeah, I'm like you. I'm very interested to see Rosalina.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people sitting there like, oh look, it's a cheap ripoff of Olimar. No, she doesn't need the Lumas to attack.
Well, no. Well, I say it's a cheap ripoff of Ice Climber, but I feel like this will be kind of better because you can kind of control the Luma.
Yeah. Wait, have they
And
announced what? I think Snake's coming back, isn't he?
They haven't announced it yet, no.
Oh, I want Snake to come back because I want to find the most difficult corner of the map to get there, and then just shove Nikita missiles up everyone's asses.
I personally don't care if Snake's in. I've never been a big fan of Snake, so...
Well, then again, I like the Metal Gear Solid games because stealth.
Yeah. Yeah, this...
I used to sneak around all the time as a kid.
I was never good at anything when you had to sneak. I'm just like, yeah, I like to be loud. Screw you.
Actually, our youth group used to play this game called Catacombs, where you had to get past these Roman guards into a building, and then from there you had to find your way to a specific room where a person was hiding. It was very interesting. I always managed to convince someone to get caught, and then I'd slip through. And then when I started being more of a sponsor as opposed to a youth member, I actually got to be a Roman, and my spear was a Q stick.
Q stick.
It was the first thing I found to look like a spear. I saw it was just randomly sitting in our supply closet at church, and I'm like, this is my spear. No one else is allowed to use the spear ever again. By the way, guys, you'll see a really bad fuck up here where I thought that Chopper was going to attack the 2 health rockets, and instead it destroys the 8 health rockets. Sturm, you bastard.
You.
Oh my god, you killed Sammy! Yay!
Oh.
Hashtag feel the love for Sammy. Actually, I just don't like her. I just feel she's useless in this game. It's just this game because she doesn't really contribute much to anything.
I guess you're right, but at the same time, unless the character is a complete jackass, I don't really like when people like just start bashing.
I mean, I'm probably taking it a little too far with my joking, but again, I just don't think that Sammy is really all that useful as a CO in this game.
Okay.
That's what it is. Hey, wait for it. Purr. That was like NSYNC, dude.
Yeah.
No, not the fucking gay-ass boy band from the 90s either.
Oh, God.
I'm talking synchronized.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Synchro Summon, I mean what? Right, that's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh! In years.
I still play the card game. I actually have a really awesome ninja
I have friends. I have friends who play Yu-Gi-Oh!
I have a ninja archetype deck. In fact, we'll have to probably duel sometime on Dueling Network or something.
Yeah, I haven't watched any since the Shadow Realm, so.
I haven't watched much of the anime at all.
I mean, I kind of watched a little bit of GX when it was on, but I didn't like. I kind of stopped like watching it every time it came on.
By the way, have you heard about the new mechanic?
No.
Well, you remember how they have like fusions, and then they introduced synchros in 5Ds,
I guess.
and then in Zexal they introduced the XYZ or X's.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh.
Huh?
Well, they're basically the whole concept behind XYZ is that they're not from the same dimension as regular monsters, so they have ranks, and then how you use them is you have what's called, like for example, let's say you have a rank 4 XYZ monster. Its requirement will probably be, usually it's just like 2 generic level 4 monsters, and then you overlay them, and then the XYZ monsters overlaid on top of those. And the 2 monsters are XYZ materials that can be discarded to activate various effects. Well, now they have this new one called Pendulum Summons, and I don't particularly care for pendulums. By the way, the guys, that artillery and that rocket, I have evil things planned, but you have to wait till next part to see it.
Oh.
I will just say it is going to be badass. It'll show you how much of a badass Grit is. I like his winning face. I mentioned this last recording. His winning face is sitting like, bitch, you ain't got nothing on me, I'm Grit.
Let's see, but, Smash. Let's see, who haven't we covered? We have not covered...
Well, we're not gonna cover all the Smash characters. Actually,
well,
I need to talk to
just
Maxim.
all the new ones, I'm not gonna cover every character.
I need to actually talk to Maxim because on back in December, we were going to do, because he has this thing on his YouTube channel called Opinion Talk, and we were we'd had an entire session of discussing the Smash characters, except my Audacity recorded most of the audio, hence why I've stopped using it.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna have to re-record it, but now we have a shit ton more stuff to talk about.
Yay.
And the last time, like back in December, you remember how little there was about the characters and stuff. The recording took 40 minutes.
Ow.
This is gonna have to be like a multi-part thing or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll have to talk to Max and see if he's still interested in that.
But did we cover all the new characters? Because we had everybody.
Well, I think we just leave it where it is. I mean, I'm sure there's some we haven't covered, but we've covered our favorites. Okay, one last one. Your top 2 favorite returning characters.
Toon Link. And...
Let's see if we can't guess the last one.
Luigi.
I figured it would have been your name, Lucas.
Lucas isn't returning yet.
No! Again? Sturm, you bastard, you ruined my plans!
They haven't even announced Nest, so...
I'm sure
makes
one of
me-
them is going to be returning.
Well, probably Nest, because he was part of the original 12, so that makes me worried that... it makes me really sad if Lucas isn't going to be in there, because he was my main. He was my favorite character to play as.
My favorite returning is, obviously, Link.
Yeah. I... personally... Like, I like Link. Don't get me wrong. I prefer to Link, though. I'm better at the little kind of faster dude. So I might be better at Link in the next one, because it will be faster.
Yeah, Link did
Even...
speed boost.
But the ironic thing is, I like the faster guys, and I can play Ike really well.
Yeah. By the way, Marth was badass. Bring back Marth.
He is coming back. Marth and Ike are coming back.
Oh, cool. Marth
They
was
know-
badass. I was kind of disappointed that... Wait, was Marth in Brawl?
Yes,
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought that... I didn't think he was in Brawl.
you had Marth and Ike.
Oh, yeah,
Again.
that's right. Oh, yeah,
Um,
because everyone's like, oh, you took out Roy, blah, blah, blah. No one cares about Roy.
I actually kind of like Roy,
Okay,
but
we need to close out.
yeah.
So, this has been Rockhawk64.
This has been Gentleman Lucas. Audio.
Bye.